How you guys doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Yeah, it's me, the green guy himself. Yeah, that's right. The Green Ranger himself. How y'all doing? Yeah, that's right. It's me. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm back to tell you this. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, happy birthday to Studios. How you doing, man? Yeah, a very happy birthday and a big shout out to DD Live Studios. Yeah, man. Yeah, Didi does a thing, donate me on Roblox. Yeah, if you guys like Roblox, why don't you donate, you know, go to Didi's, go to Didi if you're a fan of his and, donate, you know, TikTok, his TikTok or, go to his TikTok and find out how you can donate to his, how you can donate to his Roblox, how you can donate to his make his birthday a happy one, because he's a good guy. All the things that they say about him on the net is not true. He's a good guy, and people shouldn't mess with him, but they do. They bully him, but he's a good person. Trust me. You know, and hey, man, you can't. Let me just say, he's a Christian, and he doesn't do he don't do any bad things. He doesn't do any of the bad things that they said he does. So I say like this. Donate to DD, big shout out to DD Live Studios, you know, honorable mention to Mr. DD Live Studios. Yes, sir. I'm gonna tell you, but this is the thing though. Hey, the green guy himself. I'm just trying to say, Mr. DD Live Studios. Yeah, man, happy birthday to you. Yeah, the big, yeah, you know it. This is the birthday, so I gotta give you a happy one. Happy birthday, dude. You know it. We swing out like that. Happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday. What up? How's it going? I'm not up for any drama, okay? Just doing a live stream. I'd appreciate it. Thanks very much. Not much. Just doing a live stream. Yeah, I know, man. I know people give you a bad rap, but I don't think you're a bad guy. So you know, I know you're not in here to cause drama. You're just in here to say what's up. Been a long time. What you been into? See me, I've been trying to just chill. I've been just trying to chill and hang out, not doing anything negative. Just hanging out. But hold on. What I'm saying, people give you a bad rap, but you ain't a bad guy. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, making. Yeah, I know you've been making a lot of art. So trying to do something positive, and I appreciate that. I give you your props too, because these kids, sometimes you're just, yeah, man, yeah, I know. Sometimes you're a joker. Sometimes people, yeah, sometimes people play jokes, but sometimes people do stupid things like, uh, it's just this one joker. I don't know this guy. He comes from nowhere, and all of a sudden, he just comes from nowhere, and he just starts doing dumb things. Like, he'll write racial slurs up and down the street, and I ignore him. And then he gets on my nerves, and then I ban him. I mean, he just literally gets on my nerves. But I just ban him and keep on moving, because people are just people. No matter what you do, they're gonna do bad things no matter what. And I was just doing a live stream, dedicated to my friend, wishing him a happy birthday and helping people subscribe to his. Yeah, yeah. People do that racial bottom feeder stuff. Yeah, they are bottom feeders. This is the same, and people don't care. And when they do that stuff, I don't do any of that. What I do is I kind of just ignore it. Even when they accuse me of doing bad things, I just ignore it, because I know I'm not a bad guy. So at the end of the day, it doesn't bother me. That's how it is with me. I mean, they can say anything they want, because at the end of the day, I'm a good guy, and that's it. But I know you've been making your art. It's been a while since I even heard from you. Yeah, and people, trust me. Yeah, we all do bleed the same, but not many people realize that, because they think, well, since I'm this ethnic group, I'm better than you, and I'm this, so I'm better than you, and you can't pay that stuff no more. I don't. I just treat people as though they don't exist. Yeah. Like I said, some people just don't understand that we all bleed the same way. But then, hey, that's the way it is. And you know, but I'm just trying to help my buddy get some Roblox bucks in, you know, and share my referral link to those who want to donate. I'm not a new streamer, but hey, that's what it is. But my buddy, yeah, I know I never played Roblox either, but you know, I'm just I'm just doing a live stream to help him, help him out a bit. He's a good guy, so he's a good guy, so I figure I'd help him out a bit, you know. But people are just I don't know. People are just stupid that way. I mean, they come on and they do racial slurs and they think they're doing something, but they really aren't. I mean, to be honest, all they're going to do is get themselves in trouble, and that's it. I mean, one guy already lost his channel, so that's how it works out. But if they want to be crazy and lose their channels, hey, that's on them. I know you never played Roblox. I know you never played Roblox, but if you did, you'd probably like it. But you know, me, I'm into World of Warships myself. Yeah, I play that. The thing with trolling is the people saying racist might not even be racist. Yeah, they do it for reactions, but yeah, they do it. Oh, well, okay, okay. Yeah, but yeah, World of Warships, like with boats and stuff. Yeah, that's what I do. But but I want to try that World of War 6, World of Warships. Boats. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You might like it. You might like it. It's a multiplayer game. You can play with people from around the world. You can play different battle sequences and stuff. You can play at different islands. Yes, World of Warships. Yeah, that game. Yeah, it looks cool. What it is, you can amass a fleet of ships that you can use to like beat the other players. Cause actually I play with a bunch of guys when we're on Discord, and I probably play, but not too much because they're like guys that are busy, but we play a lot sometimes. But sometimes people just do dumb stuff. Yeah, and the only thing about it is I used I used to play that too. I used to play that too, but I got so wrapped up into oh, happy birthday, DD. Happy birthday. Yeah, cause me and yeah, I'm just wishing him a happy birthday because, that's what friends do. But I'm just saying people do stuff just for reaction. What I do is I ignore them and keep moving on because if you don't, you give them reactions, then hey, then you'll have problems. And that type of problem you don't need. Not in your live stream. I'm telling you. Yeah, happy birthday, Dee from was that GK Notive. Happy birthday. But I'm just saying, sometimes you don't have to sometimes you don't have to say bad things. You can just be in there playing practical jokes. Like I came into a live stream and the guy that was chatting, friend of mine, I walked in, I came in after, hey man, what's up? He didn't even know who I was at first. But then I reminded him, I said, remember that time? I said, remember the time we took your little sister to the dinner and she came out of the thing and we was trying to calm her down and she bit me on the arm and he knew who I was instantly. Hell, he should. His sister bit me in the arm. He should know who I am. But I'm saying it's crazy. It's like It's like, and then people want to do things that they know they shouldn't do, like on YouTube. One girl almost got her channel stripped away because she was actually drinking on She was actually drinking on camera. Now, the only thing I've ever drank on camera is coffee. Other than that, nothing. But you got people doing stuff like, oh, damn, I thought you could drink alcohol. Mm. No, you can't, actually. It's illegal. They'll strip your channel for that. They take your channel. Actually, you're not supposed to drink alcohol on camera or do drugs or anything like that. Hell, one lady got her channel stripped because she was broadcasting while she was in the shower. Yeah, dude, trust me, that was one broadcast I'll never forget. And it was like, people don't understand. You can't do that stuff while you're on camera. They will strip your channel. And the thing is, she was probably a monetized person too. So she probably got a channel stripped and that money taken away. YouTube will do that to them. Yeah, YouTube will do that. Trust me. Yeah. I usually I used to bring people up on my stream until that I used Roy guy. I brought him up on the stream one time. He started saying racial slurs out the pocket to everybody. So I ended up apologizing to everybody and not having him back on the stream again. I mean the guy is really the guy is really problematic. Yeah, he does. And then say for instance say for instance say for instance I had you up and me and you was talking about a movie or something. He'd come in and start typing racial slurs on the screen, thinking that he'll get a response, but he won't. The only thing he'll get is banned. Yeah, he will get banned. That's the thing. Yeah, people do some weird stuff when they get on here. One guy, one guy actually lit up. Actually lit up a joint on here, and was he was getting high actually while he was broadcasting. Good thing they probably didn't catch it. I mean, but there are some good people on here. They just do the wrong things with the platform stuff. Like yeah. The ones you gotta watch out for it. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Yeah, one girl that I had up one girl I had up on here. She tried to come on with just she actually tried to broadcast with me in the bikini. Yeah, and I told her, I said, that ain't happening. That's not happening. And she asked me, she said, what? Yeah. Dude, what's up with that? Actually, he didn't. Actually, he didn't make it. Someone put it on his channel. They used the AI. They used the AI program, and they were fabricating videos, and they put it on his channel, and his channel got, yeah, he got hacked because he wouldn't have made nothing like that. But they didn't. But YouTube wouldn't hear it. They still took his channel anyway. Yeah, that is messed up. They still took his channel anyway. Then when they found out the truth, they didn't want to give his channel back to him. Yeah, that is messed up. Then you got people. Then you got people running around here saying he shouldn't be on the internet and stuff, calling him all types of names. Like you know, they were just doing it. I think they were doing it for like reaction. But I told them not to react to it. I told them not to react to it because people will mess with you, and basically you just got to learn to ignore them and move on. Yeah, people actually will do that. And then you got people putting up videos. They don't even care. YouTube will not age restrict some videos that's on here. And I see that. But when it came to Colin, they did things like the age restricted videos. They took some of them down, that type of thing. I mean, when it came to it, they just they just messed with them all the way around. But when you report something, they won't do anything about it. They say they will, but they don't. Your videos your videos rarely get reviewed by humans. They get reviewed by bots. Yeah, it's always a bot. And then that's what happens. But people come on here, people like well, I won't say his name, but people come on here, they be good people too. This guy, um Chris Hemmings, he makes a gaming stream. He does things like he'll play Batman, Arkham Knights, and um he plays WWE wrestling, that sort of thing. GTA 5, and Harry Big Boy Weiss, big shout out to him. He plays WWE Raw and um what is it? Call of Duty Black Ops. I mean, but other than that, yeah. They really don't care what they do on videos, but certain things they do watch out for. Because certain things they can get sued. Like, it's really against the law for you to have your kids on video. It is. It's really against the law, actually. Um, you would have to sign a release with the company to do that. Like, they would send you a release form and stuff like that. You have to fill it out and send it back to them because they don't want to get sued. I mean, but yeah, people do that. I mean, he didn't make that on purpose, but YouTube wouldn't hear it. He wouldn't have made a video like that. Then they do things like they make videos about me and Colin are gay and stuff like that. That's stupid. And then they call themselves airing it, but then it doesn't really hurt us. It just makes people want to subscribe to us because we're not doing anything bad. We're just making videos and talking about movies and stuff like that. And sometimes people come on and talk with us. Basically, we're not doing it. I mean, but yeah, that's what they do. So, DD Live Studios. Okay, thanks for dropping by, Mr. Bukak. Well, Bukaki, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I won't say your real name, but you've always been a cool guy to me. So, hey, but you know what I'm saying. But don't worry about it. Your secret's safe with me, man. But then a but those people if you're like a fan of me and Collins, like and share the video, it's appreciated. You know, we do appreciate your fandom. We do appreciate you showing up in the live stream, talking to us and chatting with us, hanging with us. I know. That's what it is. It's always a good time when you guys come around. So so what it is my boy DD Live Studios. Yeah. Happy birthday to you, bro. Yeah, the big yeah. I would yeah, happy birthday. All my prayers to the granny, you know. Everybody, if you're on YouTube for good content, subscribe to Honey Zing Cutie Pie. Yeah, she's a really good content creator. She makes cartoons, you know, very child friendly cartoons. So, hey, if you're looking for child friendly cartoons, there you go. She makes child friendly cartoons. She doesn't do the grown up stuff. She just does kid cartoons and she sings, she dances. Hey, so what I mean is, just know that she does good things. She doesn't do bad things. She's not into doing bad things. She's a good kid, and you know, she does gotcha. She does gotcha animation, and those are some pretty good kid-friendly cartoons. If your kids like cartoons, there you go. You know, like, like, share and like, share and but like, share and give us a like on the video. Like and share the video. Anyone is welcomed in. You know, if you want to come in and talk and whatever and hang out, you're free to do that. But this is it. Um, no drama. Leave it at the door, and that's it. We're not going to do the drama thing. Um, Today is my friend's birthday, and I want to give him a day without the drama, and that's just it. So Mr. DD Live Studios. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say, happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday. Yes, you deserve a day without drama. And I'm gonna tell you, dude, day without drama. Yes, sir. And that's what you deserve. Because hey, nobody should have drama in their lives. What I'll do, gonna, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring up my co-host and bring up my co-host. Yeah, I figure I'd do a live stream,
Hey, Randy.
kind of check
I'm
out the
just
old.
I'm just heading home from doing a little from buying a few things from a nearby store.
Yeah, I was just doing a live stream, kind of checking out my equipment here and stuff. I'm doing a
Oh, yep.
birthday. I'm doing a birthday live stream for a friend of mine, DD Live Studios.
Oh,
Wishing him a happy birthday. Today is his birthday.
how
You
old is he
know,
turning?
25 actually.
Oh Lord, Bukkaki's in the chat.
Oh, don't worry. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He just
The last time I remember, but when I remember,
he's a
he was a
he's a
troublemaker. Why is he a good guy
he's a,
now?
yeah, but he's a good guy now. He doesn't do that stuff anymore. He decides he's not gonna do it. You know,
Well,
he
okay. Well, I hope so.
he decided that he wasn't gonna do it, and I'm taking him at his words because, you know,
Okay.
part of being part of
He
being
better
someone's
not.
friend is, taking him at his word. And you gotta,
Um,
because that's what you do. You take a person at their word, and you let them.
and some of you probably wonder why Randy and I do all these live streams on StreamYard. Reason why is because StreamYard actually makes it streaming extremely easy, and it's actually way better than doing a regular YouTube live stream.
I mean,
Oh,
regular
Randy.
YouTube live. Yeah, regular YouTube live stream. You can stream from anywhere. I mean, as long as I have a cell phone, I can stream from anywhere. Oh,
Yeah,
silver
and
phone.
StreamYard.
You
Yeah, I
say
mean, like literally every time you see me in Randy's YouTube live streams on here that he does with StreamYard, I'm usually using my cell phone to guest in his live streams. Yeah,
but
you,
yeah, but
yeah. As long as you have a if you have a cell phone, you can usually use your cell phone to live stream with StreamYard.
yeah. But
It makes it easy to stream anywhere.
what I did was I got the cell phone and I used it as a steady cam. And I'm really streaming on computer, but I'm using it as a steady cam.
Like me, right?
You know? So
Literally every
yeah,
single time literally every single time Randy and I did a live stream on StreamYard in the past, it was always me using my cell phone to guest in his live streams. Just
but
like I do, just like I'm doing right now.
this is
They make it really easy. Yeah, when you're doing a YouTube live stream but with StreamYard, it still gets uploaded to your YouTube channel, except you're doing it through StreamYard.
except I like to load mine manually.
And you can do it makes doing live streaming a lot easier.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. When you're doing live streams, you gotta watch. Sometimes you gotta watch out what the other person might say or watch what the other person might do. You know, because you
Yeah,
don't know what they might say or do. I mean, they could say something that can get your channel stripped.
yeah.
And I
And
didn't know that.
remember, everybody, I don't have a YouTube channel anymore. So which means I'm still able to guest in his live stream without a YouTube channel.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
Like, yeah, I just have an unofficial account that was sort of given to me by YouTube after my channel was wrongfully terminated. Which is why I'm still able to pop up in the chat using my tablet
Oh, so
and
they
still able to
actually
comment on videos.
so they actually gave you a what you call channel? They actually gave you a ipso facto channel.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just can't upload any content or anything like that. Yeah, so that's
yeah.
why you use every time you go live nowadays.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So you can sort of thank YouTube for that, even though they basically screwed me. They basically
Messed up.
messed up with by removing my channel for no good reason.
But I'd like to say, you know,
But hey,
I wanna really
I
bring
can't do
somebody.
anything about it.
I'm gonna bring somebody up, but I want you. I'm gonna bring somebody up. Somebody else up. You know, because I'm just saying, because this
So how
guy
old is this friend of yours turning, Randy?
25 actually.
What? What? How? What was that?
He's turning 25.
Oh, yeah, 25. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I almost couldn't hear you because there's so many cars going by. Literally, it's like who let the gate open? Yeah, when there's so many cars, several cars going by, it's hard to hear.
Yeah, I know. With the wind and stuff.
Yeah,
I
I'm
sent
also
him.
no. That the store I was at, Randy, was called. It's called URM. I don't know if you've ever heard of that store.
Nah, I never heard of it. But I sent him
It's
a
a, it's
link.
actually a, it's actually a small store chain. You can
Yeah.
find it all throughout the Northwest, actually.
Hmm.
It's sort of like Costco, but on a lot smaller scale.
Yeah, this is the thing. I sent him the YouTube link If he joins us, good. I really want him to join us so that he get celebrate his birthday with us. His friends.
Yeah, for those who don't know what URM is, it's a small chain store, like grocery store chain that you can find all throughout the Northwest, and
But
it's
yeah,
it's
and
to put it's basically like what Costco would be if Costco was a lot smaller chain, and it's just basically the same kind of store, except you can get a lot of things in bulk, but for less
yeah,
money.
I figure. I figure this is
And
this.
but it's actually a good store, and a lot of times they have some good prices on stuff like candy and stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
But
this is the thing though.
yeah, it's kind of like a smaller version of Costco, but it's not Costco at all.
But
And
this
unlike Costco, to shop at URM, you don't need a membership card. It's just like
yeah.
a shopping at a regular grocery store. Yeah, you know.
But this is the thing, Colin. I was like literally talking to a friend of mine, and he said when he was in Costco, he said during that store, every time I go in there, he said everything in there is so big. He said he sent his kid in there for a bag of pancake mix. He came out with a burlap sack of pancake mix. And my friend said, I'll be damned. What is this? He goes
Yeah,
to
it's
take the
Costco
bag.
because it's all bulk. That's what bulk is. You get a lot more you pay
Yeah,
more for more
yeah,
stuff instead of
yeah,
more
but
for less stuff.
it's like a general store, right? Yeah, that's what. But I was
I guess
telling
in a
my
way.
friend, yeah, I was telling my friend, I said, dude, that store is huge. He was like, you ain't kidding. My
Yeah,
son walked in there. My son got lost in there. It took us 30 minutes to find him. I was like, damn.
yeah, you'd be surprised how easily it is to lose someone in Costco. It happens quite often at the Costco I work at, Rainy. Except
Yeah,
they
but
usually
it's
pop
like,
up though at some point. But they
yeah.
usually
I
pop
mean,
up. So
yeah,
yeah, you don't stay
he got
lost in
separated
there
the
for
front of the
long.
store. They
Luckily.
found him. They found him around by this Costco had like the bathrooms in it. You can go in there and use it. They found him coming out of the men's room. He was like, "Well, Dad, I had to go." And I was like, "This, damn!" And we walked around the store looking for you. Damn, boy, what is wrong with you?
Let me guess. Would he over by was the restroom by the lockers?
Yes, yes,
That's how it is
he was.
at the Costco I work at.
We
He's
couldn't even
always by the
see.
lockers, and
Yeah, but
the women's
yeah,
restroom
but
is always at the very far end
this is the
where an
thing. We
emergency
couldn't
exit
even.
door is.
Yeah, we couldn't even see him though, and that's the thing.
Bella,
And I
it's
told him,
just me. What was the bark for? Sorry, the barking you're hearing is just my dog Bella getting excited. He's excited.
"Oh,
He's happy I'm home. Bella, stop
oh, she's
that.
happy."
Yeah, Bella
Yeah,
just gets
man.
really Bella just has a lot of energy, and also Bella sadly suffers from separation anxiety.
Okay,
She's had that for years.
that works too. That
So
works too.
because of that, yeah.
All,
Now that I'm
all
home,
I'm
I can pop in the chat now.
all I'm saying is this, Colin. It's not really. I mean, all I'm saying is this, dude. We are. It's like I'm doing a live cast because one, I'm doing this for a friend's birthday. To kind of, help him celebrate his birthday right, and, wish him a happy birthday. Doing this for him.
Yeah.
And he's here. He's here. Happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks, bro. Thank you.
Hey, partner. Happy birthday. I,
Thank you, bro.
I
Thank you.
got
Thank
you,
you.
man. I got you. See
Woo!
that?
Let's go.
And this is the thing. Yes, he is 25 years old today.
That's right. That means I'm 1 year older than you. Then I'm 26.
And I'm 27 years
I know,
older
right?
than you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, and this is the thing. My boy DD, he does a lot. He does a lot with Roblox and stuff. He does a
Randy,
lot to help his community.
Bukaki said, "Dude, what was up with that bid Colin got banned for? I do not believe he made that on purpose. I saw it, and that's not something he would make." What video are you
Well,
talking about?
remember that video that they made with AI
Oh,
saying that
Yeah,
you and
they literally made AI on me as well, so I knew they was lying. So
look,
yeah,
Bukaki,
yeah,
that's just
video.
toxic people trying to making content to make me that makes me look bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
it happens all the time. It's like I'm hated that much by toxic people on the internet that they will actually go to the trouble of making fake videos of me with AI to try and make it look
yeah.
like I
they
said
did.
something inappropriate or anything like that.
Right.
And I really remember everybody. Ray and I have been dealing with toxic people on YouTube since 2020. Since 2020.
I've been dealing with
Yeah,
toxic
so
people since way back before I even came across any of you. Because I've been
I
a
was with
YouTuber
you.
since 2000. Yeah, he was with me all the way, and I did not know him until I got older. When I was around 24, that's when I met him.
Yeah,
And these people don't even
I was
understand it.
with.
Like y'all think y'all slick, but you're not, because everybody knows that you're lying.
Yeah, and I'm
Because
slicker than all of you.
and here's the thing, like how you gonna sit there and call me something that I'm not? Everybody knows y'all was doing stupid stuff to me in the first, know my name and doing all this stuff. And you want to say, oh, Dee Dee's this bad person. Oh, really? Am I? Because I'm definitely glad to be the villain of the story if I wanted to. Because here's the thing, at least I'm not the one sitting here having stuff on my computer or sitting here freaking doing stuff to minors and crap. At least I know how to have the respect towards everybody around me. And at least I know how to actually show the right kind of respect.
Yeah. See, and this is the thing. I wanted to make. Yeah, I wanted to make him some. I wanted to give him something for. Yeah, I think I will. Well,
And,
because
and
I
here's
know
another thing. I want to point
the.
something else out. I want to point something else out. The fact that they use minors to attack people, that is disgusting. It literally just proves the point I wasn't one to begin with.
There you go,
Yeah, you
DD.
know what's crazy? Hey,
I
you know
made you
what's
extended
crazy,
mine.
King DD Live Studios?
Thank you.
I there have been many times where toxic people have labeled me as many different horrible things like Nazi,
I
racist,
believe you're not bro.
rapist, child
I believe you,
molester,
bro.
child
No,
rapist, all
bro, I
sorts
believe you. You're not any of
of
that.
horrible
I
things.
believe you're not any of that. I believe you're not any of that, bro. I'm gonna have to say it. You're not any of that.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
actually
you
got
ain't.
to know me in person, you'd actually see that none of that is true. Hooray,
I know it's not true because
Randy
I can
knows
see it in
me
your
for
voice. Now hear me out. And
Randy's
you
known
know,
me
just
for like multiple years now, and even he knows I don't do any of that. Yeah,
let me let me say something, bro.
the reason why they called me a Nazi on multiple occasions is because of the fact that I happen to be part German. It's because my last name is a German last name, even though even though I'm 100% American. I just happen to be part German because I have some German ancestors up from my dad's side of the family. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, I was born in America. And then my parents or my mom is American, and so is my dad.
Now, I'm gonna say this, Colin. Like, I can tell you're telling the truth already because I know you're a good person. Just because I actually heard some things about you, I can tell you're a good person. And I know about the situation about Jules. Uh, I know about that because Randy told me
Let's
about it
not
because
mention
And, yeah, like, not to get political or anything, but these toxic people right now, a lot of these toxic people remind me of the Democratic Party right now because
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the Democrats.
just like Donald
I don't.
Trump, they've called me a Nazi on multiple occasions. They keep
but
calling him a Nazi and Elon Musk a Nazi, even though they're both, even though they're not, even though neither of them are from Germany.
yeah, but this is
That's dumb.
this
You
is the
find that
thing.
dumb.
Yeah, but they don't
Elon
mean it
Musk,
like Germany. They could be Nazi in attitude, Nazi in action, Nazi,
no,
Nazi like.
but it's the Democrats are only doing it because they have nothing else to use because they're everything they say is lie is a
It's
lie
like
right
it's like
now.
it's like it's like us. Everything they said about me is a lie. They fabricated evidence in front of me and stuff like that. You know,
Yep, they
they
sure did.
wouldn't
I
let
saw
me.
it.
I
And
remember, yeah, I remember one time, back when I still had my YouTube channel, which was, this was, I think this was like, 2000, like this was 2018, I think it was. I was doing a 4th of July live stream on YouTube, and some dude popped up in the chat with the name Nick space Gur, and he
Oh
kept telling me to say his name, and
no!
and I
he
did
wouldn't
not.
stop. And so at one point, I said his name. And the next thing I know, multiple months later, videos of me start popping up on YouTube of me saying the N word, just because they took that part of that live stream I was doing and edited it to make it sound like I said the N word, even though I said Nick Ger Nick, which is a
You're not.
Nick.
Yeah,
Yeah, you remember
but
you remember that, right, Randy? You remember that when that happened, right?
yeah, I remember all
That
our
was
last.
yeah, and yeah, like they make up so much stuff about me, try to make me look bad.
Exactly.
That's
Like,
what they do. They do. That's what they
I
do.
mean,
They always do.
it got so. I mean, they literally hated me so much that they hacked my YouTube channel and added a bunch of Marvel Studios copyrighted stuff to my channel just to get my channel terminated
Gee, doesn't
in
that remind you of something?
2022. Yeah, so since
But
2022, my channel has been gone permanently. Has been permanently gone just because of that.
Now, here's the interesting
so
thing about my situation. Now, I remember I was on TikTok. I got hacked, and they literally stole my old TikTok page, and they also literally added some videos into it, and then it got hacked and whatever. Similar on the same day when my old YouTube channel got hacked for no reason,
But
and I was so pissed about that. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm pissed. So I used my backup channel, and I remade it into my main channel. So my JTLI Studios channel became my main channel. So I had another channel behind that under a different email because my old channel way back had 2.43K subscribers, right?
yeah,
So what happened was these motherfuckers really thought they was gonna frame me, lie about me, call me something that's not true. They don't even know my situation that well because here's the thing: it all started because of this Humanist arm situation. That's really what it was about. And I wasn't really friends with the guy because here's the thing: I just tolerated him. That's the thing.
Long
There's a difference between me being a so-called friend and tolerating something.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I tried to get my channel reinstated, but yeah,
And then
YouTube basically screwed me over. Yeah, they
I
actually had a
can't
yeah,
guy
stand
help
YouTube.
trying to. They actually had a guy trying to help me, but who was messaging me through email, and
hey,
then out of
Karma's
nowhere,
revenge.
and
Uh,
out of nowhere, he just
Hey,
stopped
Karma's
helping me and never messaged me back.
revenge.
we're
No, Karma's good. No,
celebrating.
he's a
See,
good person. He's good. He's good.
Yeah,
yeah,
then
Yo,
he
Karma's revenge.
yeah, so
He's,
so basically YouTube tried to help me and then changed their minds and and just stopped helping me for and didn't tell me why.
hey, Colin, Karma's revenge says, "Hey, buddy," but I'm just saying
So,
this situation. It didn't have to go this far. It didn't because it's been going
it
on for a
really didn't have to
while
go this
now.
far at all. It really didn't.
But
yeah,
I'm just I'm
being
just glad.
yeah, sometimes being
I'm just glad.
YouTubers doesn't work out well, does it? I mean, yeah, Ray
Yeah,
and I, it was crazy. Ray and I first met on doing live streams on a live streaming app / website called YouNow. Yeah, we first met doing that in 2018. Yeah, I started out doing live streams by myself, and then he popped up in the chat one day, revealing himself because I hadn't been talking about autism because I have because I'm autistic,
Me too.
and then he and I started talking and became instant friends. And then we started partnering up and co-hosting live streams on there together. But then in 2019, and like we were so popular on there that we had a giant, massive following on there that's still going on to this day. A
even
a
though I'm not
cult
on there
following on there,
anymore.
and Lee and like Randy literally cannot go anywhere without bumping into one of our fans from you now. I'm serious. He'd be like going to like to a grocery store, do some grocery shopping. And he happens to bump into a little girl or a little boy who recognizes him from YouTube, from our YouNow live streaming. I'm
Yeah, very
serious.
funny.
And,
Very funny.
and I mean, it happens so often that he actually does birthday parties.
Very funny.
Yeah,
Very.
he goes to kids' birthday parties because, just for our fans. Yeah, and I'm serious. In 2019, Randy and I had to sadly stop doing live streams on there because you see, one day in 2019, this was around October. It was on a Saturday. I was doing
Yeah.
I was doing a live stream on there one night, a Halloween themed one, and
Mhm.
I was using the bathroom. I had to go use the restroom, and while I was in the restroom, some douchebags decided to pop in the chat and do a messed up prank on me, which was had a pizza delivered to my house under my name that I didn't order.
Yeah,
So while I'm in the
it was
bathroom,
crazy.
some pizza delivery guy is knocking on my front door, claiming I ordered pizza even though I didn't. My parents had to tell him to leave. The next thing I know, I'm still in the bathroom. Another pizza delivery guy shows up claiming that I ordered pizza and I didn't, even though I didn't. And they tell him to leave.
What is
And then the first pizza delivery guy comes back claiming that I told him, asked him to come back and then go around the back, and I'm obese.
What?
Yeah, that's
What the hell?
that's what happened, Randy. If you'll remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember.
I had to tell my
Yeah,
parents to tell that guy to leave. And then guess what? The same douchebag decided to pull another messed up prank on me a few months later in the form of having some taxi come to my house to pick up some disabled person who's not even at my house.
That is just so wrong.
Remember that? You remember that, Randy?
Yeah, I remember it. That's so wrong, though, man. Seriously.
Yeah, and next thing I know, when this is happening, my stepdad sticks his head through my bedroom door and says that I need to stop live streaming on you now, and that if I don't, it will keep happening and will cause a lot of problems for him and my mom. So I quit. Quit doing live streams on there. And I just went up to sticking to doing live streams on YouTube, But Randy and I didn't stop doing live streams together because of that, though. We still continue to do live streams, but on YouTube, though, together. Yeah, Randy and I never stopped co-hosting live streams because of that. We continue doing it, but we're just with YouTube. Yeah, well, because of douchebag Tool 2 messed up pranks on me. Just because he went to my YouNow account, found my phone number, found out what my phone number is, and used my phone number to order pizza under my name. How messed up is that? This was 2019.
Yeah, they did do that stuff too. They did do it, and
Yeah, it was messed up. Yeah, so yeah, everybody. This is some stuff you might encounter and might have to deal with when you're internet famous, people. Sometimes you have to deal with horrible people like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sometimes you have to deal with horrible people like that, everybody, when you're internet famous, like Randy and I.
Right now, like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Randy and I have. Yes, like Lily's like it was great is when Randy and I started partnering up with each other and started co-hosting live streams on YouNow in 2018. Nobody else was partnering up or doing that on YouNow. No one was doing that. But then after he and I started doing it, everybody started doing it. Like and it got so crazy that some people were even trying to copy what we were doing. Yeah.
But here's the thing they don't understand though. Like, here's the thing. While I was a YouTuber, see, I always took notes of everything that was happening to me. And do they not understand? Like, I had all the receipts. Yeah, that's what they fudged up at. Because the last thing I remember is that, first of all, with all the stuff happening to me, they don't even understand. Like, I have everything to prove that I'm innocent. Like, you really just proved my point. I'm innocent.
Yeah, and also, these toxic people also forget that YouTube keeps records of every single thing that happens in every single person's YouTube channel and live stream on YouTube. So they really have records of everything.
Not only that, now they was doing a lot of framing on my name. They was doing a lot of defamation of character, all types of stuff. Try to lie on my name and try to make it seem like I'm some type of creep or something when I'm not. I'm not doing anything. I'm minding my business. I'm trying to be myself. And these people really think it's okay to like lie on my name. But here's the thing. Since I'm 25, I have 25 reasons to kick ass personally. But I'm not going to even say nothing about it. See, y'all think, oh, DD's actually in jail. Oh, is that true? Because the last time I remember, I'm not the one committing the crimes here.
Don't worry, man. I got you.
So yeah, case closed. I already won. Going to the heavenly realm.
No, what you heard just now was me trying to get a peel out from underneath my TV that somehow ended up under my TV.
Yo, dig this.
It was one of my
Get the
allergy
flip out
pills.
of here.
what I cannot
Get the
believe.
flip out of here, man. Get the flip out of here. Get this dude out of here, man. Get this dude out of here. He a clown. Bro, you a clown. For real. Get the flip out of here, bro. You a clown. You an honest clown. You impersonate somebody else on top of that. So you already broke the guidelines. So get out of here.
Instant ban, dude. Goodbye.
And the reason
I'm so
why
glad.
and the reason why I'm on here is apparently I have a valid reason to be on here. So there you freaking go. So now,
Yeah.
He is welcome
anybody else?
on here. My guest. Anybody
Yes,
else?
everybody. This guy, yeah,
And it's
this
my
person
birthday.
is welcome
Put a
in this
special
live
on
stream
it.
because he is our guest, and it's a birthday live stream that Randy is doing for him. So, if you have a problem with that, you can just leave right now.
Period. In that order.
Yeah.
Period. In
Yes,
that
because remember, this is both Randy's live stream and my live stream because we co-host these live streams together. So if you have a problem with this, with us doing this birthday live stream for him, you can just go walk right out my door right there.
This is the thing. This is the thing. There we go. The thing is, cut short. He's our guest. He's welcome here. Anybody who don't like it, you're free to voice your opinion, but you're free to do so on your way out the door. Thank you, and
because either Randy or me will instantly remove you from the chat.
Hey,
And I remember everybody. I'm also a moderator on here.
Wait. Hold on. DD is a moderator too.
Yeah. We're both moderators on here, buddy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Shoot, and not only that, here's the funny part about all this. See, they're only doing it because the truth came out about them. And now they're mad. So here's the thing, at least I'm not the one going around telling everybody freaking business.
Yeah.
So honestly, y'all got your own selves in the foot. So there you freaking go. And as for Tara, and I want to mention Tara for a bit. She sold my information out to a bad group of people anyway. So I want to say this to you, Tara. Since I'm on here and it's my birthday, you're about to get slayed real soon. And I think you should really think about the next move you make on me.
So,
because I know what you're doing before you can do it.
Mr. DD Live Studios. So, what are you going to do for your birthday, buddy? Oh, honey.
Good question. I'm in the picture. Let's go, friend. Let's go.
Hey, I have no idea. Let's all sing happy birthday for him.
We got to shout out. Shoot. These people want to play my
game.
Randy,
let's sing him happy birthday.
Hold on.
And here's the thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That popcorn.
Get the popcorn. Get your snacks. Get your Bibles. Get them ready. Because, oh, my God, we're going to about to slay today.
Yeah.
So, what it boils down
or in the words of Michael Jackson from South Park. Come on, give me a tree. Yeah, that's actually me doing that voice, by the way. Yeah, Randy will tell you I do that voice all the time. Yeah, I'm good at doing voices. I even do Mickey Mouse. TV. I even do Mickey Mouse's voice. Crazy. That sounds just like him, doesn't it?
Dude. I was just
tree. No, I'm not ignorant. My boy just like you. Come let's give me a
Man,
tree.
people literally say
Thank
happy birthday
you.
to me like insanely right now.
yeah. So what are you doing for your birthday, young man?
I'm just hanging out with some of y'all for my birthday, really. I just want to chill. Honestly, I don't
Chill,
really have nothing else to do, really.
kind of hanging with the homies,
Yeah.
Because
doing
honestly,
that.
I mean, I get bored at times, especially on this type of birthday, because
Mm.
But what I'm
this
saying is,
situation, I have my family to take care of. Plus, my grandmother is literally in a nursing home or something, been to multiple hospitals and stuff. So that's what's been going on with me. So one of
prayers
my
out
friends
to the
just came on. Hold
granny.
on.
Prayers out to the granny.
Oh,
Yep.
Rich DJ, what's up, bro? Oh, Rich DJ's on my Discord. Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, I
What's
was
going on?
actually in somebody's stream, but give me a minute.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
What's up?
Karma's Revenge is not Stanley, by the way, if you're really stupid. And you're
I know.
adopting my name too, which is really stupid,
By the
honestly.
way, boo, bye bye. I'm so glad we had this time together. So,
Yay,
Yeah.
good job. You
And
got
you know
your
what'd be really
name.
funny,
I was
Rain?
happy about that.
If you sang the Barney "I Love You" song, but in a sarcastic way, every time you remove someone from the chat. I love you. You love me. We're a happy.
oh God. All I'm
That
saying,
would be funny, wasn't it?
all I'm saying is, dude, was it worth it?
No, no, because if you do every time you do stuff like that, one of us will
I mean,
remove you from the chat.
they literally said my
I'm,
real name
I'm
in the
gonna let
chat, but they
you
got
in
removed and
a
banned.
little known fact, okay? Every time you do
The fact they
something
literally
like
sit here
this,
doxing people names, especially on their birthday, honestly, that's pathetic.
I'm gonna
Really
let
Yeah,
pathetic.
you know
yeah,
that when you do stuff like that, that
It's
makes
really
the feds
pathetic.
look at you
Honestly,
funny, and you're
really
getting
freaking pathetic.
undue attention that you don't really want. Trust me, you don't want it.
yeah. So if anybody wants to come in the chat and do something like that, either Randy, me, or DD Live will
Here's the
remove
thing,
you.
man. Like, we ain't playing here, man. Like, y'all be over here dodging
Yeah,
against the freaking
DD
law
Live
anyway.
and I are
Like,
both
God.
moderators on Randy's live streams. So, yeah.
We ain't playing now, dang it. We ain't playing.
Or in the words of Michael Jackson from South Park, come on, give me a tree.
It's like I don't know why they keep trying to mess with
No,
him. Yeah, let it come back. Let him. It's like I don't know why they want to mess with him so bad, but they need to stop. I mean, like the guy didn't do anything to anybody, so in retrospect, they need to leave him alone. Seriously, he didn't do anything to anybody, and all they are doing is messing with him. It's not really fair to him.
like, they would,
But then,
yeah, my internet.
oh no, he's
it,
back. No,
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
hold on.
It actually showed you
Hold on, let me turn
buffering on
this
my
camera on.
phone.
Yeah,
It actually
but
showed
this
you
is
buffering on my cell phone, but on my cell phone screen, but not on my tablet screen.
the thing, Dee.
Hold on a minute.
Do they know that every time they dock somebody, they got the feds looking at them funny and all that, the police looking at them
Okay, I
funny?
switched to
I
my
mean,
data.
dude, everybody is looking at these people funny because they're doing this. And
And they
the
know
thing,
I'm not doing nothing wrong. They know I'm not doing nothing to children. They know I'm not doing any of that. So why is y'all keep doing it?
because no matter
Yeah,
what
because people have nothing else to do.
they
They
don't
have
have nothing
nothing
else.
else to do except honestly just make a worse embarrassment out of themselves.
And then right, check it out. Then
Right.
it's not it's not that they're bored. They just do it because one, they think they can just pick on people and get away with it.
Hey,
Too,
Randy. Yeah.
and falsely accuse people and they try to get away with it. But then this time they couldn't get away because they was caught.
Yep.
You don't even know when I'm looking over your shoulder.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, Randy.
Woo!
Speaking of Barney, there's a
Even my
really funny
Google wasn't
robot.
working.
There's a really funny robot chicken video I want to show you that
Even
makes
my
fun of
Google little
Barney.
different rooms, bro. That's
Called
so cool.
Extinction of Barney, which shows you how he's basically the last of his species.
Oh.
So,
Hey, Meta, is energy
I'm
conservation
going to show it to you real quick.
That's correct. It maintains efficiency and balance.
It's funny.
Were all dinosaurs as nice as you, Barney?
Why, yes, Caitlin.
I cannot do
I love you. You love me. I love you. You love me. Scientists thawed me out and restarted my organs with a cocktail of various lizard bloods. I got to work forging a license to run a daycare. At least pretend to be interested, Kayla.
Okay.
All my friends are dead.
Okay.
Fuck you, Kayla.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm being a venture capitalist. You've been seeking out new opportunities, but what the hell is?
Is how venture capitalists.
that.
That was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But why would they make a video like that? Yeah,
It's robot chicken. What'd you expect? They reference everything from pop culture, right?
I know.
Yeah,
Right?
but
I mean, look, the same thing with Family Guy.
I know.
I mean, robot chicken is even referenced Disney on multiple occasions.
Yeah, Disney. Didn't Disney? Yeah, Disney threatened Disney. Well, Rachel Ziegler is trying to get back in good with Disney, and she's not.
Yeah,
having
did you
a
hear,
good-
Ray? Apparently, Disney announced that they're working on another Snow White movie as a way of trying to course correct and undo the damage that they caused with Rachel Zegler's Snow White.
There's no way you can undo it. You can't unsee
Yeah,
it.
they just announced it the other day. Yep, another live action Snow White reboot from Disney. Right after they already ruined a live action Snow White movie that stars a toxic,
Please,
woke
please,
actress
please.
who doesn't know how to keep her mouth shut.
Yeah, but we don't want to talk about her because we don't want to see.
Yeah, Disney is like, what is they started thinking? They think that they can just go if they make a normal Snow White movie, it's gonna fix anything. The damage is done already. I mean, they spent millions and millions and millions of dollars on a woke Snow White movie, and they had to go do reshoots for because of fan backlash,
And Rachel Ziegler.
and also because of the fact that there's no prince in the live action Snow White movie.
Right.
So what? So oh
And then they basically replaced the prince character in the live action Snow White movie with a peasant character. And also, it turns out Rachel Zegler did not like her male co-star, the guy playing the peasant character. Apparently, she didn't like him and wouldn't even do any interviews that involves her having to be next to him. Every time they had to do, so he would do his interviews. That's why he didn't do any interviews by himself. Oh, for the movie.
Apparently,
because of her.
everybody wants to come into the live stream, live chat. Come on in, guys. If you want to come
Yeah,
in,
man.
let's
Yeah.
go.
And guess what? Some of her dislike. One of the reasons why she doesn't like her male co-star who plays the peasant character who's sort of her love interest but not quite in the movie is because of the fact that that part of the reshoots that they had to do for the movie involved them filming a scene where he saves her from going all off of a cliff, from falling off half of a cliff. Yeah, just because of them film a scene that shows him that has him saving her from falling off of a cliff. Yeah, apparently when she signed on to do the movie, they promised her that there was going to be no prince and that she was not going to be saved by a prince and all that.
True.
And apparently they finally admitted that they actually gave her some creative control over the movie, which was why a lot of it was so bad.
They shouldn't have gave her any creative control.
Like,
because
have you seen that clip of her and the huntsman in the woods? It shows her making that doofus looking face, like what is that?
I would feel dumbified. Somebody make a face
I
like
would
that.
too, honestly.
Like
I would
it,
too.
like literally that clip is already a meme already of her of her making this face in that scene.
That's a dumbified
face. I'm not kidding. I'm going to find you an example of a meme that was made of it. Like
hello, Yuri. What's up, Yuri? How are you? Yeah, Yuri, my buddy.
Yeah, apparently, and then Rachel Zegler was not a good choice for Snow White to begin with, because her skin was not pale white like the character's skin.
What?
Yeah, if you read the Snow White fairy tale, you know that it says that Snow White's skin is as white as snow, and her lips are white or red as a red rose.
Yeah.
Rachel Zegler is actually Hispanic.
Rachel Zegler, yes, basically.
And remember, everybody, Snow White is an old German or Polish or Swedish fairy tale.
Yeah.
The reason why I say "or" is because to this day, no one can really confirm whether or not it's a German fairy tale or not, because of the fact that it was also really popular because it was the fact that it's popular in both Germany, Sweden, and Poland.
Don't forget Russia. It was always popular in Russia.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's popular in Russia. Hell, they even got Disney stores in Russia.
Here's an example of her making that face.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
Oh my God. What in the flake is she doing? Making that face.
And they did a Simpsons version of the meme too. Look. What were they thinking?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, when you cast a Snow White movie, you have to cast her the character based on how she's described in the fairy tale. Because if you don't, you're going to anger a lot of both Americans and pretty much people from multiple different countries.
Yeah, but it wasn't her appearance that may
Yeah,
anger people. It was her acting and the way she
and
was.
yeah,
And the
I
way
know
she
that it was her acting and also her toxic attitude.
was.
Literally,
Yeah.
she could
Well,
not keep her mouth shut.
when you're doing it, when you're paid to do a job, do that job. Keep your mouth shut. Your
Disney
politics
movie
should not.
starring a woke Colombian woman that looks like a bitch. We even see, damn it, Bob, how is
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this funny video meme. Makes fun of her look.
1.6 on IMDb. I mean, it's the first Disney movie starring a woke Colombian woman that looks like a fish. We even CGI'd the dwarves so no one could be offended by dwarves having jobs. I'm sorry, Rachel. I guess the world isn't ready for a woke fish like you think it says. Maybe the problem is that we didn't make it bad enough. Oh, yeah. Maybe we need a movie so friggin' bad that people feel naughty just watching it. Oh, yeah, Bob. I love the movie. Let's make Snow White again, but cast Tyler Perry and call it Snow Medea.
That's
No, Medea.
Why is that cutscene so funny? Oh my god.
Anger a lot of both Americans. That's funny, huh?
I would
It's funny how he said, or how about we just make a Snow White movie starring Tyler Perry as Snow White and call it Snow Medea.
Oh damn. Snow Medea. Somebody. I don't know about these people. But all I'm saying
Hey,
is,
Yuri.
sometimes there are things that you just shouldn't do. And when you're an actress or an actor, your politics should stay in your mind, not go out
Yeah,
your mouth.
I mean, and guess what? To make things worse, she and Gal Gadot do not like each other because she's pro Palestine, and also in Gal Gadot has to be Jewish.
But that's stupid not to like somebody because they're
And like literally every time they're on stage together or every time they were promoting the movie, they had to act like they had to make it look and seem like they were getting along.
until she said free Palestine.
Nope. But once he said that, everybody figured out the truth.
Yeah, everybody said.
And apparently, even Gal Gadot is trying to distance herself from the movie.
Did you get that, by the way? You got that message? Give me a nod if you got that message. Same one I got.
What
I know
message?
you did. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm over here laughing at this point.
I'm over here laughing.
Hey, DD Live.
Yeah, what up?
Have you ever heard of a comic book character called Rorschach from The Watchmen?
No, I have not actually.
Well, I actually have his mask here. Well, the thing is, his mask is made to look in like a changing Rorschach test.
Oh wow.
And guess what? Like the one from the comics and also from the live action movie, mine actually changes.
Oh, that's cool.
Like when he puts it on and he breathes through it, the mouth and the eyes change. You know, expression.
What's this?
It kinda looks. It kinda looks like when he's breathing through it. It kinda looks weird.
I swear, this is so good.
Yeah,
You
it uses
imagine
thermal to do this.
Could you imagine something like that coming at you in the dark?
Check
Dude.
remix cheesy pizza flavor.
Yeah. See, something like that coming at me in the dark. First thing I'm gonna do is start swinging. I'm gonna hit something. I'm gonna hit something.
I mean, my gosh, these people don't even understand, man. The more they do this
Yeah.
stuff, the more freaking obvious it is.
Remember when we did that? Yeah, we did a live stream one time where
Uh,
we were literally not doing anything but just talking. You
yeah,
know,
and there's only one company that you can get this exact mask from, called Ritzy. It's an online company, and it's the only company that you can find that you can get a Rorschach mask from that actually does this. No,
Oh,
every other company that makes Rorschach mask, they just make a cheap Rorschach mask that just has a printed design on the front of it that doesn't even do anything. This
Right.
this is able to do that because it has a thermal stuff that's painted on the front on this all over this part here, and yeah, so all you have to do is just put the mask on and just breathe with it on, and the thermals does the rest.
Right.
And it looks like it doesn't have eye holes because that's how the mask from the comics is. But guess what? This does
Oh.
have eye holes.
Oh yeah, I'm watching it from the stream itself because like my data is like kind of lagging and stuff, but I'm just doing it from the YouTube side so I can see it.
yeah, it just kind of.
Yeah, you see, it does have eye holes,
I
but
see where you're
they
coming
do
from.
it as they did the eye holes as little slits because to make it hard to see them because the actual mask from the comic book and from the comic books and also the live action movie does not have eye holes.
Right.
And you want to know how they did that cool changing effect for the mask for the live action Watchmen movie? They
Oh.
they here's how they did it. They just had the actor and the stunt doubles walking around with a completely all white mask on. And they just went and used CGI to basically add to basically track the front of the mask and actually add to the Rorschach effect to the front of the mask.
Dude,
And they tracked the front of the mask so to make sure that he got the design in the exact spot that it was supposed to be in. Yeah, so basically the whole time the whole time he was off camera when they weren't filming, the actor Jackie Earl Haley who played the character in the movie was just walking around with a completely all white mask on that had nothing on it.
Oh.
Added the effects to it after
I see.
later.
Okay, I
Yeah,
see.
but because that's
I
how
see.
you had to do it because the effect had never been done before. But then the company Ritzy, the online company Ritzy, came along and started making these custom Rorschach masks for cosplay that actually
Oh.
does it.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, the only part the only part of the design on the front of the mask that's actually painted on the mask with regular paint is all this top part here.
Right.
The other part is actually the other part here is all thermal stuff that was painted on and
Right.
also painted on the inside of the mask.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I noticed. I noticed.
so and the mask is made of a very stretchy material. It only comes in one size, but it's awesome. This mask actually costed me $25. But I had to get it because I was doing a Rorschach cosplay for a local science fiction convention that we have every year here in Washington State, where I live, called RadCon. It's one we have every year at the Red Line Hotel that's in Pasco, Washington. Yeah, we have it every February, and I was doing a Rorschach cosplay there.
And what does it's like how can I say it? I
Okay,
noticed I
fixing the
noticed that
map.
I noticed that as we do more like live streams and stuff like that, um because we don't do certain things as people. And I agree with that. I agree with that. And you know, I don't do those things because that's giving that person attention. So I don't do it. I kind of avoid doing that. If you know what I mean, I avoid doing it. But I will bring attention to this thing to this thing I saw when I was out. Do you know that they're getting rid of mostly all the corner stores, Didi? Like all the small mom and pop stores and stuff. They're
For
getting
real.
rid of them. Yeah, for real. They're getting rid of them, dude.
Dang, that's crazy.
Damn, no. They're getting rid of them. I went for a walk around my neighborhood, and we only got like 3 corner stores around here and a 7-Eleven that's about to close.
Damn.
Dude, they're getting rid of all the corner stores in this area. Seriously.
That's crazy.
Nah. And to make things worse, they're totally jacking up prices. Like I remember back in the day, you can get a cheeseburger for 99 cents, $1.25. Now it's like $3.25 or $6. It depends on where you go.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, I missaid the name of the company. Actually, the company you can get this mask from is actually called Etsy.
Right.
ETSY.
But I'm saying,
And $24. And this is literally the exact mask right here.
yeah. But I'm saying like this here.
Yeah,
Like this here.
a Rorschach mask with real moving ink blots. Yeah, if you're gonna do a character like Rorschach, if you're gonna do a cosplay with a character like Rorschach from The Watchmen, you have to go all out to kind of make your cosplay even more awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, Rorschach is also a very unhinged and psychotic vigilante character.
Right.
Yeah, he was basically created as what a Batman vigilante like character would actually be like in basically
Uh-huh. I see what
like
you're
he's
saying.
very unhinged, very psychotic, has mental problems,
Exactly.
and he's violent, and
he's basically questioned, but with a mental problem.
yeah, and he was actually the precursor. He's actually a precursor to the question character, actually. Yeah, the question was actually created sort of like as sort of a toned down version of Rorschach, but he's not Rorschach at all. He's a completely different guy with a completely different name and a completely different backstory.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, he would. Yeah, they say that he's a private eye, but I read somewhere in the comic book, origin of the question, he's really a Secret Service agent.
Let me refresh. Give me a second. I don't know why it's doing this. Ugh.
He's really a Secret Service agent.
So basically, yeah, if you look at Rorschach from The Watchmen and Question side by side, you notice that they dress an awful lot alike, and now you know why.
Yeah, I was like, come on. But this is the thing, though. They say there's a lot of backstory toward the question. They say he's a private eye. They say he's a policeman. They say he's an agent from another country. He's he's a millionaire that fights crime in his spare time. He's a Secret Service agent. He's a Treasury Department agent. He's he's what we call the presidential bodyguard gone rogue or something.
Yeah, here it says, as with the rest of the main characters of Watchmen, Alan Moore based Rorschach on Charlton Comics characters, using them as a starting point. The character's Rorschach was specifically based on the character's Rorschach was specifically based on were the question a Charlton character and Mr. A, two comic book characters created by Steve Ditko. So yeah,
Exactly.
so basically, the question is basically a ripoff of Rorschach from The Watchmen and a character called Mr. A.
Dang.
Damn.
That's interesting.
Except Rorschach is an extremely violent character.
But the only thing about that is when people believe that the Justice League, the Justice Society was the first Justice League. No, there were three. Remember, the Watchmen was the very first. Remember?
Yeah, and guess what? Guess you want to hear something crazy, Rain? When I was at RadCon doing my Rorschach cosplay, a guy literally told me that I look just like the Rorschach character with his mask off. I guess it's the way my face is.
I mean, like, I'm gonna tell you. Basically, I was doing some research on the Watchmen, and apparently the Watchmen was the first Justice League. They were the first. They were actually.
Yeah, I guess I can see why. I guess that's why they did that Justice League and Watchmen crossover that one time.
Yeah, and then not only Justice League, not only Justice Society, but out of the Justice Society and the Watchmen sprang the Doom Patrol. And the Doom Patrol happened around 1941.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the Watchmen were supposed to be heroes from the 1920s and 1930s.
Yeah.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, so if you so again, if any of you want to find a Rorschach mask like this that actually has a changing ink blot design on that actually changes itself, you can only find it on the website Etsy. And it's $24. But it's made custom, and guess what? It's a mask that fits all sizes. It only comes in one size because it's made of a stretchy material. Yeah.
I'm gonna call it because it's going on 2 hours.
Okay, so thanks for watching, everybody. Peace, everybody, and we'll see you all next time.
Yep. Going on 2 hours.